Hey, Mike Harris here. I want to say good morning to you this early Sunday morning. I was up praying and thinking, talking to the Lord, and uh, I'm always concerned about what I preach about, what I talk about, because I definitely don't want to direct anybody in the wrong direction, and I want to make sure that what I share is sound. It's a little cold out here, so you can see my breath sort of in the wind, but anyway, I was talking to the Lord, asking him, Lord, I've had a couple of people say, well, Mike, when you sound sometimes like when you're doing your little messages, sometimes you talk about business, sometimes you talk about spiritual things, and then sometimes when I'm in church, I'm talking about spiritual things, but then it ties into business. And I was saying, Lord, what, is this okay? Does there have to be a disconnection from who I am? Because I can't figure out how to do it. And you know what the Lord told me? He said, no. He said, you are who you are. The question that he asked me is, how can you disconnect yourself from yourself? We have different jobs. At home, I'm a father. At work, I'm a boss. In the church, I'm an overseer. So those different jobs have different duties that they have to do, but I'm the same person. And I have to do those different jobs that will have different requirements, but I'm the same me. So no matter where I am or no matter what I'm doing, I cannot get away from me. And it's the same thing in the business world and the spiritual world. And that's why when I'm talking, you'll hear that connection between the two, because I cannot disconnect myself. Then God took me to the Declaration of Independence, and he showed me something. He was saying, "Now let me show you what I mean." He said in the Declaration of Independence, it says, we take these truths to be self-evident that all men are created by God. Now, it didn't say that all men would be treated the same. You catch that, right? Because they're all men. So it let me know that their spiritual intent remain the same. And there's always talking about a separation of church and state. But if you are a part of the church and you're working in the state, how can you separate yourself from that? You might have you're going to have to separate your duties, but you're still going to have to be saved in your